Hello there guys, and welcome to our 46th C++ tutorial. Today's tutorial is going to be a continuation in data structures. So what we're going to do today is we're going to go ahead and use our data structures here, the structure we had from our previous tutorial called student type. And today we're just going to do, let's say, the example for today is like we're going to get an input, we're going to get a letter grade for this from the student, and then basically display to him it's the letter grade, the numerical equivalence of that letter grade. So if you didn't watch the previous tutorials, guys, go ahead and watch those, as you will need those in order to build on this tutorial. So let's go ahead and create a variable of the struct here. So I'm going to call student type, and I'm going to call the student. Next, let's display a message. Enter the letter grade, and then we wait for a letter grade, and then we will store that letter grade in the letter grade variable that we have in our struct here. And to call that, what we do is we use the variable name of the struct we just created up here, which is called student, and then we use the dot operator, and we call the letter grade, and we store that in that char variable. And next, we just should have just a bunch of if and else if statements here to convert those into numerical equivalences. So let's check student letter grade. So if that letter grade is an A, and you do not need basically a bracket here if you only have one printf statement, as we will know is included in the if statement. So if the student receives an A, we're going to display that you have a numerical equivalence of 90 to 100. We're not going to be very specific, like if you have A minus is like 93 and above, or and 93 and below, and so on. We just want to be very brief about this. Next, we'll have an else if here, same thing, but now we want to check if he has a B. So if he has a B, we want to print out here that he has 80 to 89, and keep going. And let's check if he has a C now. If that letter grade equals C, then his range would be 70 to 79. And then let's check the student is in the D range. What is his letter grade? His letter grade would be 60 to 69 there in the D range. And also let's go here, just move this out of here. So let's check if the student gets an F. So student that letter grade equals F. Then let's go ahead and if he has an F, or if the student has an F, then the range would be from 0 to 59. And then we're going to have a final else statement here, and then it just displays an error message, error letter grade format not correct. So basically, if somebody inputs a different letter that we do not recognize, we want to print out this error so they know what's going on. Alright guys, so let's go over our code here very briefly, as we want to keep this tutorial as short as possible and to the point. So we're using this is from our previous tutorial. Basically, we have our struct here, and we declared a variable here from the struct, a variable with the struct name. So to do that, we type student type and then a name that we want to call it. So I call the student, and then I'm using the variables inside my struct. In this case, I'm only using the letter grade, and I'm printing out a message here to the user to enter the letter grade, and I'm storing that in the variable located inside my struct. And to call this variable, in order for me to store the letter grade, all I'll do is like use the variable name and just declare it up here, and then the dot operator, and then call the letter grade. And I will store the user's input in there, Then through the sequence of these else and if and else statements here, I'm checking what letter grade the user enters, and then I'm just going to display the numerical equivalence to that. And if the user enters a letter grade I do not understand, or the program doesn't understand, we want to print out an error and let him know that we do not understand the letter format, so he can try again. So let's go ahead and build this. To build this, I'm going to do Control Shift B, and to build it, or you can go to the build tab here and then click build. Alright, no errors, so let's start without debugging. So let's check all of our cases here. Let me put an A, 90 to 100. Okay, that case worked. Let's check case B. That also worked. Let's go with case C, 70 to 79, and let's check D, 60 to 69, and finally F. So F should be 0 to 59, and we do get that. And let's try entering a different letter that we're not going to understand. Let me enter G or something. So we do get the error. And also if we enter a lowercase a, that also is not recognized because it must be uppercase a, so we should get also an incorrect format there. So thank you for watching this tutorial, guys. This was a quick tutorial on the struct again, and how to use the struct to basically do the same thing as basically just declaring local just variables, but the struct, and have it more organized in a struct and so on. And also using these if and else statements, which are useful. So so thank you for watching this tutorial, guys. And if you didn't watch my other tutorials, guys, go ahead and watch those as well. It really means a lot. Leave comments, rate the videos and so on. That gives me a lot of feedback, and if you guys, in the sense that if you guys do like the videos or not. And also if you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, guys, please do that. It really means a lot. And we'll be back with another tutorial, with another C++ tutorial. So thank you for watching, and don't forget to subscribe. Thank you.